Hey YouTube, I wanted to share with you some information. Last night, for the first time in a long time, I had a nightmare. Um, Most of you know, if you've been watching me for a while, I usually have never had dreams. Until a year ago, I started having dreams. The Father just kept pouring dreams out to me, and they became prophetic. Um, some of them came to pass, but never a nightmare. I can't say that I've never had a nightmare. I'm sure I have, but it's been so long I can't remember. This particular dream that I had last night was of a school friend that I went to school with. He was a guy. He was a black guy. He was a friend of mine in school. We graduated together, and he was the sweetest person ever. But in my dream we were talking and everything was fine, and all of a sudden he come up sideways, or it was just it was weird how it happened, because he was binding me, binding my arms and binding my legs to where I couldn't move, and then he was trying to suffocate me. And in my dream I knew it was a demonic attack. And I remembered in my dream I said, I bind you in the name of Jesus Christ to get away from me. Because that was all I could do to say that. And it was almost like I said it in my mind and some of the words came out because he was trying to suffocate me. And when I woke up, I was breathing hard, and of course I was a little bit panicked because I was so glad to see that it was a dream or a nightmare. And I just want you to know that I feel like something big is fixing to happen. I don't think that is just a happenstance. If you're a child of God, you know that things aren't just coincidence. They're God. And in fact, I use the saying God winks. Well, some would say, well, I don't know that a nightmare would be a God wink. No, but I think that the Father would want his children to warn other children or other believers about attacks like these, because I feel like they're going to happen more and more to God's children. I'm glad that I did exactly what I should have done in my dream, but I just want to warn you guys, and don't be fearful if it does happen. You know, I kind of thought that this was going to happen eventually, and I thought to myself, I'm going to start looking up the Psalms that are for evil attacks. And in the link box below, I'll put the Psalms that are the weapon for evil attacks. The whole book of Psalms is a weapon for us. This is for good things and bad things. But they're for us to pray. They're like prayers. They're many prayers or praises or songs that we can sing and say out loud for good and for things that are happening to us, like persecution or healing or love or intimidation or patience. I mean, there's all kinds of psalms, and if you need an answer for a certain specific, inbox me and I'll give you the psalm. There's a couple for the attacks, but for some reason he really wanted me to read 2 and 3, Psalms 2 and 3, which is, it was a little weird for me to just go to that one, because I already knew which ones, were it, but there's a reason he wants me to read this, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them into pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth, serving the Lord with fear, and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry and you perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are they that put their trust in him. And then he wants me to read Psalms 3. Lord, how are they increased that trouble me? Many are they that rise up against me. Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in God. Selah. But thou, O Lord, art a shield for me, my glory and the lifter of mine head. I cried unto the Lord with my voice, and he heard me out of his holy hill. Selah. I laid me down and slept. I awaked, for the Lord sustained me. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. Arise, O Lord, save me. O my God, for thou hast smitten all mine enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly. Salvation belongeth unto the Lord. Thy blessing is upon thy people. Selah. Anyways, I just want this to be a warning for you guys. Do not fear. Do not give the enemy any more credit or time than he is worth, because that is exactly what he wants. He wants us to take our attention off of the Father and put it on him, because that is that much time that we have not fellowshipped with our Father or communed with our groom. So, anyways, this is just a warning. If you need some weapons for certain situations, inbox me and I will send them. Like I said, I'll put underneath this box in the message description below the Psalms for evil attacks. Guys, be blessed and stay strong in the Lord. He's coming. Thanks.